to capture this video to my dear coffee lovers who do not know where coffee comes from. So, I thought I could use this opportunity since I'm in a space where there is coffee. So now this is a plant, a coffee. So this is a coffee plant, as you can see, and this is a coffee plantation, yeah. And these are the flowers. They also flower, yeah. These are the flowers, and these are the coffee beans, as you can see. Oh, my camera, okay, moving a lot. But these are the coffee beans. These are the ones that are taken to, should I say, how do we call it? The factory, and then we get this husk removed. The husk can be used to create manure if you dry them. And yeah, when you remove the husk and you dry it, you can later put it in the garden to create as a fertilizer. So this is the coffee bean, and this one was not yet ripe. As you can see, I just plucked it out. Oh, and this one also has some sort of hole. So I just plucked it out, and yeah, I know a lot of you guys love coffee, but you don't know how a coffee plant looks like. This is how they grow. Now I just happen to be in Sembabule district in Uganda. It's also one of the districts that happen to grow coffee. And just so you know, we Ugandans tend to grow coffee a lot, but I believe most of our coffee is exported. We mostly tea consumers, like tea leaves. We consume more tea than coffee. I don't know. I think this was the colonizers' idea because yeah, I like to believe it was the colonizers' idea to export the coffee and give us the alternative. And somehow, because coffee is a cash crop, it's mainly a cash crop. So mostly when our farmers grow coffee, when we grow coffee here, we do it for the cash. So we sell it, and then after around 18 months, 2 years, stuff like that, it grows, and then we harvest it. I used to work for a coffee exporter. I used to make stories for them. And now I'm thinking that maybe I should just capture this. Maybe I should have done this earlier, but I just love making content. And as you guys know, I'm really not this kind of content creator. I make faith inspired content, but every now and then I will allow you guys to have a glimpse of life in Uganda or life wherever I'll be by the grace of God. So this coffee plantation is not really well taken care of. I can tell you that as someone who has been invested in the coffee business for a while. Even though I've been in there with one arm and one leg at a distance, but I've also worked for a coffee exporter, and I've captured stories of numerous coffee growers in Kasese region, and now I'm in Sembabule for a completely different reason, but I just saw this as an opportunity to capture this for you guys. So that what you saw there was not a well taken care of coffee plantation. Now we have another coffee plantation here. This one tries, but as you can see, it's been very hot in Uganda, and these are just flowering because it's only recently that they've started to have a few clouds of rain. If you know that, you know. If you know Uganda, you know that we've been eating dust and digesting it quite recently. So the rainy season has just started, and from here up to as far as this trail ends, it's all coffee plantations. If I move throughout this whole neighborhood, what you see will be coffee plantations. And since I didn't do my homework before uh, recording this video, I don't want to give you facts that I've not rechecked. I don't want to miseducate anyone. But so that means that I'm not sure which kind of coffee this is. I would have to go back to my previous notes of over a year and a half and 2 years ago when I was working for this particular coffee exporter. But no, I won't go back. I have faith videos to record. Nevertheless, this is still a coffee plantation. So you guys, if you're interested in investing in coffee, particularly growing coffee, Zimbabwe is one of the places to look at. So you either go to the mountains or you go to places such as this. So if you go to the mountains, that's around Kasese or the Elgon. The place I used to go a lot to back in the day was called Rwenzori Ruboni. It was the Ruboni community close to the Rwenzori Mountains, and that's where these farmers were. And I've never been to Elgon in Mbale, but I know they also grow coffee. Now the types are different because those areas are mountainous, but this is not mountainous. So this coffee is not the same kind of coffee in Rwenzori or Ruboni or Elgon. It's totally different. I'm just not sure which one is the Arabica. Nevertheless, I don't want to make this video very long, but this is just a glimpse of life in Zimbabwe district in Uganda. I recently had to let go of a certain place, and apparently in this neighborhood, if you have coffee in your property or in your land, it's easier for you to sell it because that's real value. But if you have other crops and it's a bit lousy now, like for those of us who like the cities and we do not spend a lot of time here, if your space is not well taken care of, if it has no coffee, you're going to sell it very cheaply. And guys, that's what happened to me. I had to sell it quite cheaply, really cheaply, because my vision for that space had been different, and God has led me to a completely different direction. So I had to let that space go. My vision for that space had never been farming, so I didn't try to invest coffee. I look at coffee as a long-term investment. However, oops, I was about to share something sensitive, but no. Let's move on. Size. And yeah, that's what I had to share. This is about to be 8 minutes long, but feel free to have a glimpse at several other of my tiny uh, videos of coffee of Zimbabwe district in Uganda. As you may know, you can find this on my playlist where the one that's titled See and Tell. See and Tell, Tell with Tell, Tale. Yeah, See and Tell. So every now and then, because I love to travel, when I feel inspired, I'll be capturing things such as this. Oh, it's already 7 p.m. in this neighborhood, and this is how 7 p.m. looks like. Yeah, also I captured pictures of really nice sunsets. I'll be sharing those on my Instagram. So guys, follow me on my Instagram. Yeah, go to the description and find the link to my Instagram and follow me. I mean, I post random things. I love photography. I really do. I've confirmed that one of my biggest passions is photography. So I end up capturing random things, and this just happens to be one of them. So yeah, this is coffee in Uganda. And don't forget, this is how coffee flowers look like. Like this. Okay, bye. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, shall I?